Okay, and we are live. Hello, everyone. My name is Bailey, and you're here on my channel. And we are going to be doing some reading sprints today.
I know I need them.
Well, I won't say like I need them because I've read 21, 22 books this month.
Nice.
I mean, we do still have like almost a week left, so we'll probably read more. But I haven't gotten through my TBR.
Ew.
So,
You
but
had a big
in
one
my
this
defense,
month.
there were 11 books on that.
Yeah. You read 22 and you have an 11 TBR.
Yeah.
How does that work?
And hardly any of them were on my TBR. How does that work?
A TBR? What is it even? I've given up.
I think I've read like 7
Wow.
from my TBR. 7 out of 11, I think.
Not terrible.
Yeah, but I do like punishment
Yeah,
spins.
exactly.
So like if I don't read, then I get a punishment spin, and then I can get up to like +5 extra spins on top of my spins already. So I'm trying to finish my books this week. But I don't know if that's gonna happen because I just don't know if that's gonna happen. But I can't take punishment spins next month. I mean, like, I guess I could, but if I get like a 5 plus, that's not happening because I'm moving at the end of April.
Ooh.
So can't be moving and reading. I mean, I guess I can listen to audiobooks, but
You'll be focused on the move more. Okay.
yeah.
It's too early for this Kit Kat. You good girl. So what do you plan on reading or listening to?
So I'm gonna be reading Renegades by
Oh,
Marissa
I've
Meyer.
been wanting to read that.
It's not too late. You can join me. I'm only on chapter 2. So I am currently 27 pages in. But I did also bring The Song of Achilles just in case I either want to switch out or in case I finish this.
Yeah.
Not saying that I will, but
we always keep hope.
Yeah. These were supposed to be my 2 focuses for the weekend. But obviously that didn't happen because I watched Bridgerton and scrolled on TikTok.
I've been very good. I haven't scrolled on TikTok in a while.
Yeah, it's definitely...
It's awful.
Yeah.
Okay, Onyx.
Did you watch Bridgerton or have you?
I have not.
Are you planning?
I might. I was going to read the books before and then I found out there were like 10 of them.
Mm.
So I was like, maybe I'll just watch the show.
But that's good though, because then that means there's going to be like 10 seasons.
Facts.
So each book follows a different sibling, like a different Bridgerton sibling. So obviously the first one, so all their names are in alphabetical order.
Oh.
So like the kids are named in alphabetical order. So there's like Anthony, Benedict, Colin, Daphne, Eloise, and then there's like an F kid name. I think it's like Frederick or something, but he's not in the show, so I don't know. But then there's George and then there's Hyacinth.
Wow.
So there's like 8 kids or something, and each book follows like a sibling. And the first book is like Daphne, and the second book is Antony, and then I think the third book is Benedict. Mm-hmm. So each season of the show follows a different sibling.
And that's pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. However, Daphne wasn't as much in like season 2 as I expected. I don't know, but I have also heard that people are liking the show better than the books, or if not like at the same level.
Right. That's good to know.
I loved the show. Like, yeah. I would recommend it to not.
Yeah, I'm like trying to think if I've even ever read a historical fiction. Like, I don't think so.
Yeah, I bought historical fiction one of the last times I went to the bookstore, and I was like, what did I do that for? Because I don't read historical fiction. What am I doing?
Right.
Well, I guess I read historical fiction, but not like historical romance. Because I've read like Daisy Jones and the Six and like Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so those are like historical fiction, but
Yeah, I haven't read any romance. I don't think.
I do have so this is gonna sound so bad, but I do have a audiobook for Cold Hearted Rake, I think by Lisa Kleypas, and she's like one of those really big historical romance
Mhm.
authors, like with the setbacks and everything. And I've had it in my Libby library for audio. I kid you not, for I just renewed it, and it's a 21 day period that you have it.
Yeah.
And this is the third time that I've renewed it.
Bailey. Are there people waiting for it?
No, there's nobody in line behind me.
Okay, so
Because
you're
if there
fine.
was people in line behind me, then of course I would like give it up. But I don't know. I am trying to hold on to this like notion that I'm gonna actually read it.
Yeah. You never know.
You never know. I do get bored at work.
It'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
We have faith in you.
What are you gonna be reading or listening to?
I may start Emma. Not sure yet, but I would like to keep reading A Zodiac Academy.
Okay, I wish I would have known that you were gonna pick that up because I have that.
Do
And
you?
I'm gonna everybody read.
I'm on chapter 8. I won't read this. If you want to pick it up, I can read something else. I have Blood and Honey I want to start. I tried starting Bunny a few nights ago and I just like wasn't in the mind for it, and then I heard it's kind of like that, like it's weird.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it's about, so maybe I should know first.
Bunny is one of those ones that are like weird, I think. Like I don't think it's very like fulfilling.
That's what somebody else said. They said
Because
you
it's
gotta.
about like these girls and they're like at this school, and I think they're like they're in like this literature program or like something like that, and these girls call themselves like Bunny, and then like
Yeah,
the main character gets like integrated into the group of bunnies.
yeah. See, that's what was weird. I'm like, I can't take these adult women. Oh, Bunny. Oh, Bunny. I'm like, we were like setting off in like high school. Okay, maybe I can see it a little bit, but I'm like, you're like college graduates, I think.
Yeah, because I think it's like, which obviously I don't know this, but I think it's might be like a play on of like sorority or like Greek life in
Mm,
college or something like that.
yeah, I'm not sure. I did finish An Ember in the Ashes.
Did you? How did you like it?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
The ending is what did it for me.
Yeah, I fucking love that book. I love that series. Well, okay, I haven't read the last one yet, but
Yeah.
love that series so much. I need to read the last one, but
Are
I'm
you?
not read it yet.
You don't have it yet?
Yeah, no, because when I was reading, so I started reading it in March of last year, I think. So when I started the series, and I was waiting. I think I read the third one in like August, and the fourth one came out in paperback in September, I think,
Mhm.
or like maybe it was like December or something. I don't know. I remember it was the 8th some month, the 8th of some month, and it came out in paperback. And I was like, okay, well, my first three are in paperback. I'm not gonna have the last one in hardback. Like,
Right.
not happening, especially when it's only like a month or two. Like, I can wait for that. It's not like I have to wait like a whole year for it to come out in paperback. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, not doing that. But so I was just like, I'll just wait. And then the day came and went, and then I just never bought it.
Other books have been bought in between, and
Yeah, because I keep seeing it. Anytime I go in to the bookstore, I see it, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna buy that. But then I never actually pull the trigger and actually buy it.
yeah.
So one of these days,
It will happen, I promise.
I
Maybe
need
like
to know how it ends because the end of the 3rd book definitely had my heart hurting.
Really?
So, good luck.
See, I was, like, satisfied with the way the first one ended.
Mm,
I'm like, "This is gonna end on such a cliffhanger, I can feel it." I'm like, it is," and then it wasn't, I was like, not mad, I'm satisfied." Like, if I were, like, reading the series as it came out, I wouldn't be angry with the way it ended, you know? But I'm like,
100%.
I'm also not in, like, I have it on my desk. There it is. But I'm, like, not in a rush either. But that's just been my month also. Like, I'm not in a rush to read or do anything.
Yeah.
This month has been horrible.
Which I have read some pretty not good ones this month, and they're
Really?
ones TikTok recommended me, like and usually TikTok be on it.
Yeah.
But the last 2 that I read that I saw on TikTok, I did not like.
Which ones?
So, I read Promises and Pomegranates, which has been all over TikTok, and it's
Okay.
supposed to be like a Hades and Persephone retelling, but it wasn't. It was boring. It was more mafia than it was, like, Hades and Persephone, and it was just boring, like, it was just boring to me, like, there was very good, like, if you're into, like, degradation, then it was very good, like,
Mhm.
as far as that, but, like, the story itself was just, like, boring, and I was just like, "This is stupid."
Right.
And plus, I had a hard time, like, following along on certain things, and I also just found myself, like, skimming. So I'm just like, is it gonna get good?"
Right.
And then I guess the other one was, Craving the Player. I don't remember who this is by, but
Mm.
it had, like so there's 2 cover for it. There's, like, a, like, would be, like, original, like, KU cover with, like, the people on the front,
Mhm.
and then there was,
What
like, a new cover that was done, and it's, like, one of those cutesy covers. And I was like, "Okay, like, fun, cutesy covers, sometimes they hide," you know? And so I read it, and I literally did not believe the romance at all.
That's
It was
annoying.
98% smut, 2% plot, and, like, I love a good smutty book.
Right.
I am not against 100% smut, 0% plot, like, I'm not against that, like, I love
Right.
those. But with that one, just because I didn't think the relationship was, like, good, like,
Right.
I couldn't
If you're gonna sell me nothing but smut, then sell me on 2 people
at least the
be
characters need to have chemistry,
right, like something.
'cause, like, they were not even, like, on a, like, the same page as far as, like, anything, and they didn't know each other at all.
They
Like,
just
I don't even think I think he found out what she did for her job, like, 60 to 70% into the book,
right.
and she didn't even know that he had a brother until at least 50% of the book, and she by the end of the book, she didn't even know that he was only his half brother.
I mean, yeah, it's one thing to just, like, sleep with each other and not know anything, but that brings it to, like, a whole different level. Let me get rid of this cat. Yeah, I'm kicking you out, Onyx. Ow, ow, ow. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. I'm kicking you out. Go, go, go.
Well, that's fun.
I swear, between her and the children and my husband, the dog gets me. She's sleeping.
I always forget that you have a dog.
I know, because she's so good, aren't you? Her ears just like sticking up, like, what? Dog? Me? I'm here, mom. But yeah, that sucks.
Not to mention on that one too, not that I'm just, like, trying to, like, dog on this book and, like, hate on this book, but the cover was very misleading as well, So, like, obviously, Craving the Player, like, it makes you think, like, either he's, like a lot of times it makes you think, like, sports, maybe, like, because he's, like, player, like
Mhm.
or, like, maybe, like, a player as in, like, you know.
A Playboy.
Yeah, but I so based on the cutesy cover, right, there was ice skates on it, and I don't know if they were, like, ice skates or if they were hockey skates. So
Mhm.
based on the cover, I'm like, "Okay, this is gonna be a hockey romance."
Which we love.
It was not a hockey romance. It was a boxing romance.
Wait a minute. Wait. So
I'm
what's with the ice skates? Do they
that's what
ice
I wanna know.
they don't ice skate at all?
No. Like,
I'm gonna look.
so apparently his so apparently he did play hockey,
Okay.
like, in college. So, I guess this guy who's, like, one of the main characters was in a spinoff, or, like, his book is, like, a spinoff of, like, another series that the author had written,
Mhm.
where he had played hockey in college, but then he gave it up.
Oh, yeah, there they are. That's so weird.
Yeah.
But then, like, the Naughty cover, it's by Hannah Cohen.
Mm,
There's no indication of anything.
yeah.
I'm so confused. I mean, sure.
Yeah. And I was just like, I feel so misled. Like, I low-key went off in my review. Like and I mean, like, I didn't like dog, like I mean, I feel like I did it very, like, respectfully in a way that was, like, I felt misled by the cover, and I
Right.
just feel like, I couldn't connect with the characters, and that's why I didn't like it. But, like, I mean, nothing against, like, her writing or whatever, but and I think I might read the next one, maybe.
Well, there you go.
So, I mean, I did give it 2.5 stars, and
And
I
you said
have read sequels for less.
this is true. Did anybody else have, like, the same thoughts or, like, were the reviews good? Oh, well, you said you saw it on TikTok. That's weird then.
Yeah, I think I saw it from, like, the author. I think it was, like, an author's TikTok where she was, like, promoting her book,
Mhm.
and it was, like, one of those ones where it's, like a quote from, like, a part, or it's, like, "He said this, and then she said this."
Right.
And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, okay, let me pick it up." Yeah, yeah,
No
no,
good.
no, no. Do not recommend. Okay, looks like we have a comment. "Hello, I'll be reading One to Watch by Kate Stayman London. I really liked that book."
I still need to pick that one up.
It's like a plus size version of The Bachelorette. It was really
Right.
good. I really enjoyed it.
And see, I'm not a fan of The Bachelor, but I heard you really don't have to be.
Yeah, yeah, you don't.
It's like I don't know. I'm those
Yeah,
dating shows stress me out.
yeah. I can understand that. How are you liking it, JV? Also, how far are you in it?
Oh my gosh. It was 60 degrees last week. Now it's going back to like the 40s. I'm done.
Yeah. Plus,
Sick
like,
of it.
y'all get snow too, don't y'all?
Mhm.
Yeah, we do not.
Like I'm pretty sure it said it was drizzling according to the weather. I'm like, no, those are snowflakes. Like it didn't stick, but I'm like, that's not rain.
Yeah. I just read the prologue, but I love her origin story. Yes, I hope you really like it. I don't remember what I gave it. I think I gave it like 4.5, 4.5 stars. I think I read it. I feel like all my books run together now that I read so much. I used to not read as much.
Mhm.
Like, obviously, I've always loved reading and stuff, but I used to never read as much as I do now. I'm just like on crack or something right now. I just don't know. Also, I highly recommend the audiobook as well. Oh, I actually gave it oh, yeah, I gave it 4.5 stars, and I listened to it on audio, and I highly recommend the audiobook if that is accessible.
Oh my gosh.
How much more laundry do you have?
I'm done.
Oh, good.
My daughter's stuff. I already did hers like the beginning of the week, but I was like, you know what? I might as well just get hers done and out of the way. And plus, she wants this one pair of socks that she has to wear. So,
Love
you
that
know,
for her.
she's like, Mommy, where are my Tom Tom socks? I said, Aubrey, they're dirty. You wore them this week. But I need my Tom Tom socks for school. I said, they're dirty. You wore them. But mommy, nothing. So fine. Let me do your laundry. I'll do your laundry. You're gonna help me fold it? No. Okay. But mommy needs clothes. Like my closet, the floor is clothes.
Just dirty or just not
Just
enough?
probably some are clean, some are dirty. I don't know. Some are like it was hot, it was cold in the morning and then hot in the afternoon because you
Yeah,
don't know
that's
how to
okay.
dress for that type of weather.
I have, like, an ottoman in my room that's like a catch-all
Love
for
that.
yeah,
I need one of those.
which I literally you could see it. So in one of my videos that I filmed recently, you could see, like, the clothes in because where it was, like, piled up, and I was like, "Oh, no. I'm not refilming this."
It happens.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's totally fine.
Are you ready to start reading?
I think I am ready.
How long do you want to sprint for?
7. You want to do a long one for starters? 45?
Sure. Let me get the timer ready.
That should get me somewhere. Like, I like this book, but can't take it too serious. So I'm trying not to.
Zodiac Academy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, also for anyone who just joined, I'm reading Renegades by Marissa Meyer, and Justine's reading Zodiac Academy. So, and we're getting ready to start our first sprint. It's going to be 45 minutes. And yeah, hopefully we can get some good reading.
Yes.
All right. So if we are ready, let me pull it up. Okay. And happy reading. So, how did we do?
I read like 15-ish pages. Yeah.
Good.
How'd you do?
I read 72 pages. But
Show off.
I'm also listening to it. So, I'm listening and following along. So, I made it to page 99.
Nice. How are you liking it?
Um, so it's good. I really enjoy so I did read Cinder by Marissa Meyer,
Mhm.
in high school, and I loved that series. I thought it was so good. And, I think if I reread it again, I think I would still like it, and I am really enjoying, this, but I
Mhm.
just don't think I'm in the right, like, mindset
Right.
for it. So but it is really good, like, there's a lot going on, it's very interesting, like, it's easy to, like, kinda fall into the story.
Mhm.
I just am not in the, like, mood for a sci-fi.
Yeah.
So
See, I think that's like the only thing that's putting me off is that I'm so scared of sci-fi. But Renegades just sounds so good. And I'm like, I'm gonna like it. Like if that were a movie, I'd be into it.
yeah, I'm really liking the audiobook because it does have, like I don't wanna say, like, a full cast because it's, like, 2 narrators,
Mhm.
but, it does have, like, a girl narrator for our main girl, Nightmare. I forget her, like, actual name. And then for the Adrian, the guy, and it kinda, like, switches back and forth,
Mhm.
during their point of view, so that's really fun.
We love that.
Alright, so Leslie is reading The Sound of Stars by Alicia Dow. I've never heard of that. I'm gonna look it
Mhm.
up.
The author sounds familiar.
Okay, I feel like I've seen this before on Twitter. It's like, yeah, it's like a purple and pink.
Yeah, the cover looks really familiar.
It's very cool looking. Are you enjoying it, Leslie?
Let us know. 'Cause
Yeah,
now
let
I'm
us know if it's any
intrigued.
good, and I'll add it to my want to read list. Kristen is finally getting around to Amari and the Night Brothers. I've heard that's very good. I'm not personally, like, into middle grade, but maybe I just haven't found, like, one that I would enjoy
Mhm.
because, like, I never read Harry Potter or anything like that, which I did read I read the first one, like, a couple years ago, and I just wasn't vibing, so I never finished it, so
Yeah.
but maybe I'll give that one a go and see, if I can find it, like, in my library or something and try the audiobook. Well, the audiobook if they have it, but if they have, like, an ebook or something, then maybe
Yeah.
I'll give it a go. JV read 35 pages and one to watch. Love that for you. Hope you're loving it. JV also loved Amari. Leslie read 21 pages.
Nice.
Hello, is it Jen?
Hello.
Reading Briarheart by Mercedes Lackey. It's a Sleeping Beauty retelling. Oh, I love retellings.
I haven't read any Sleeping Beauty ones though.
Have you not read Oh, never mind. Never mind. I don't think I've read any either. Wait, yes, I have. I think I read Beastly. Isn't that one?
Isn't that Beauty and the Beast?
Oh.
They made the movie on that one, right? With
Yeah,
Vanessa
with Alex Pettyfer and Vanessa Hudgens, maybe?
Hudgens. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I need to get on the Sleeping Beauty retellings. Leslie says it's a YA dystopian with an alien species taking over Earth and taking away all human art forms. It is interesting so far. Follows two perspectives. One, a girl with an illegal library, and the other one, an alien.
Hmm.
Sounds interesting, for
Yeah.
sure. I'm gonna add it.
I had to bring the cat back in my room because she woke up my son. So we're going to deal with that again.
Well, I guess Onyx is joining our reading sprints. Okay, I added that to my want to read list. Another Amari was good. Okay, maybe I need to. Riley did research for an essay. Do not
Love that.
those days. I mean, I still technically have to do research because I have like discussion posts and stuff, but I have not had to write an essay in a hot minute, and I did not miss that. Yeah. What's your essay on? Let us know. One to watch is getting really interesting. Yeah. Yep. I love it. Highly recommend. So, how are you liking Zodiac Academy? Do you not like it? Is it bad?
It's not bad. It's you can't take it too seriously.
Okay.
For example, there is a professor who is one of like the fire professors, and her name is Professor Pyro.
Hmm.
And then the the principal, I'll read you a little quote. Her name is Principal Nova, and she is your guiding star to Zodiac Academy.
Well, okay, I hear that they get better.
That's what I've heard, but it's almost like these are chunky. It's not.
Are the pages like thin?
But the writing's big.
Hmm.
And I mean, the cover, like the chapter cover pages are like really,
Oh, I
really
love
pretty.
the chapter
They're
cover pages.
so pretty.
Yeah, that's so pretty. I love that.
So, I mean,
Okay, that's a lot of tabs.
right. And yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff that I highlight that I don't tab. It's just a lot of Zach from Zachary Goodreads did a
Mhm.
video on it. Watch his video because it's perfect. Because I was going to start this and I saw that he posted it on his story. And I was like, okay, let me ask. He describes it as like reality TV. You can't stop watching it. Don't take it seriously. The back does say, damn, why couldn't I have gotten a letter to Hogwarts? So, because there is like the 4 elements involved, they do separate. They compete against each other. I haven't gotten there yet.
Because I know it follows twins, right?
Yeah. So
And then
they're
I
like the
know
mortal world. They have no idea that they're even like anything other than just being twins. And they were in and out of foster care their whole lives. They turned 18 and they end up being brought to this academy.
that there's supposed to be like a student teacher relationship, so then it gets like a little bit more taboo.
I see it happening because I mean, he's a hot vampire.
Love that.
Exactly. Like he's an asshole. Like he bashes a student's head into the desk and everybody's just kind of like, oh well, it's Monday. Like it's no big deal. Like But and then the other 4 heirs, they're mean, they're bullies, they're mean. But it's not like anything physical or mental, it's just embarrassing, which, I mean, I guess that could affect you mentally, but it's just like, why? There's no point other than just they can, and the girls are new, and they're now a threat to something that they have no idea about, and they don't even really want it. They just know they have a fat stack of cash waiting, and that's all they want. They wanna take their money and go home.
Maybe I will pick that one up.
It's not bad, it's just you have to put anything serious behind you.
But I'm like, I don't know if I need to pick it up because I like to binge read things like and I'm low-key on a book buying ban at the moment, so I don't need just like how I accidentally bought the first 3 books in the Addicted series.
Oh.
It's fine. And then I saw that they did, like, new covers for the Calloway Sister series that match the Addicted series, and I need I need them, but I don't have any room. I don't have any room right now. Maybe later.
After the move.
Yeah, after the move. Once I'm done packing everything, I'll probably pack my books last.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's one of those either get them done first and out of the way or do them last and then be able to breathe because that's a lot of books.
yeah, they'll probably be the first thing that I unpack,
Yeah.
but the last thing that I do pack. So,
We're excited.
gin. I don't know if it's gin. I'm just gonna say gin. Hopefully that's wrong. That's not wrong. If it is, just let me know. Finished Gallant this morning. If anyone's into gothic light horror, it was really good. I don't know if you've read Anatomy, a Love Story by Dana Schwartz yet, but if you are into gothic horror, then I would recommend that. I'm not super into horror, but I did recently read that and I really liked it. I know it's been floating around a lot
Mhm.
recently. It wasn't really all that horror esque at the beginning, but then there at the end, it was, yeah. Mhm. So if you can't handle like body stuff, then I probably wouldn't recommend. Kristen says, I'm really enjoying it. I brought it from the library, but I will most likely go ahead and purchase a copy. Oh, well. Love that for you. I think they have it at Target on sale maybe. So if you have a Target near you, you might be able to find it for the low. So because I know it was at my Target when I went the last time, but my Target doesn't really have a very good book selection. They didn't have
Mm-mm.
anything last time I went.
Mine is awful. Like I see everybody on TikTok or Bookgram with like their shelves stocked, and I'm like, yeah, mine are like empty all the
Yeah.
time,
I
and
was
it
like,
never
oh,
seems like they have anything new.
it's always like everyone's going to Target to get their books. I'm like, oh, let me go to Target to get my books. Like, what am I missing out
Right.
on? Well, not a lot because they didn't have anything. So maybe next time, maybe I just went on a bad day, and maybe if I go like on a day when they're like restocking, then
Yeah.
Riley says my essay is on who's to blame for the opioid crisis, like physicians, manufacturers, pharmacies, etc.
Ooh, kind of love that.
Yeah, I used to work at a pharmacy. I worked at pharmacy for 2 years. I was a pharmacy technician. I just counted and ran the cash register.
See, I wouldn't blame you per se, because you're just doing what you're told.
Yeah, and it's, like, very strict, like, obviously, I don't really know about, like, the back end stuff
Right.
of, like, ordering and, like, what goes into, like, all of that, like, I have ordered, like, over the counter stuff before, but never, like, actual, like, C2s or, like, controlled substances like that, because usually that's what the pharmacist does,
Mhm.
and as far as, like, getting the prescriptions out to people, there is, like, a very, like there's, like, a process that has to be done, or at least at my pharmacy, if there was, like, even the smallest, like, question about anything, the doctor would be called.
Right.
So, probably if I was writing this essay, I'd probably say the doctors.
And it really depends on the area you're in.
Yeah. Plus, also too, there are, like, people who can, like, forge
Mhm.
prescriptions, like, even in my, like, time at the pharmacy, there was a couple of, like, sketchy prescriptions that came
Yeah.
through, for, like, Xanax and sometimes, like, hydrocodone and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I think, yeah, maybe just the area and everything. Probably everybody, to be honest, because there are some pharmacists that will fill those prescriptions just to make money, even though
Mhm.
they're more than likely counterfeit. I don't know.
I'll always remember my friend was going for her IVF medicine, and we were in a rush to get to work on time, but she was like, "Justine, my bag's rattling." So, what do you mean it's rattling? She's like, "It's not supposed to rattle. It's supposed to be like shots." And I said, "Okay." So we opened her bag. It was a bag of pills. And she's like, "These aren't mine." But they said her name, her address, everything was like wrapped around the bottle.
Mm,
She's like, "No, no, I need to get these out of my car." Call my We called our boss. We were like, "Hey, we're in like a situation right now. We're gonna be a little late." But I mean, she went in and the pharmacist was just so like nonchalant about the issue. We're like, "Well, wait a minute. Like, was why? Shouldn't you
yeah,
like have double, triple, quadruple check? Like this is complete. It's not like she ordered was like even had a pill prescription. This is IVF. Like
yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one.
she
I don't know.
never went
I'm
back to that pharmacy again just because of that. And I mean, how can you? Something sketchy is going on there. There has
Yeah,
to have been.
I'm completely out of the medical field at this point, but I definitely do know what to look for as far as, like, pharmacy.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. Jen is fine. Okay, good. Looked up Anatomy of Love Story and it looks good. I'm adding it to the list. Yes, I do recommend it. It is a historical fiction kind of romance, but gothic horror. I know Tori um, talked about it on her Instagram story. I forget her I forget her book Instagram. I know her bullet journal one because it's Tori Time Designs, but I forget her Instagram one. But yes, she made me realize that it was Gothic horror because I had no idea. Are we ready to sprint again? Do you wanna chat a little bit more?
I'm ready.
Do you wanna do a shorter sprint, keep it the same, longer?
Mm,
What do the
8:30.
people want?
We'll do one more long one.
One more long one?
Yeah.
Does anyone have any objections? Speak now or
Speak
forever
now.
hold your peace. 'Cause then we'll do 45 again. Alright, I see no objections. So, happy reading, everyone. How did we do?
22 pages.
22. That's good.
It got annoyingly good in a bad way, you know.
Yeah. I did 67.
Nice, nice.
So slowly but surely making progress. She is a chunker.
Yeah.
So anything over like 400 pages is just like, how did everyone in the comments do? If anyone is reading.
Yes.
My toes right now are so cold. JB read another 35 pages of One to Watch, really loving it. Stunning. We love that for you. Justine, I hope you read it soon because it's so fun.
I think I have it in my wish list. If it's in the wish list, then it'll eventually be bought and be read.
I have so many things in my wish list. And then every time I buy books, I like forget about it until.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm impatient and I want it right then and I don't want to wait for it.
That's me. Like I can easily buy all my books off Amazon, no problem. But I like to go to the store.
Yeah.
And walk around and smell everything.
Especially because there's like some people that you see in their Barnes and Nobles or whatever have like these really good like book talk tables where there's like
Yeah.
the Addicted series and like Zodiac Academy and like Spanish Love Deception and just like all of these like indie books.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, mine does not have that. I have 2 Barnes and Nobles in my town and neither one.
Really?
Yeah, we have 2 Barnes and Nobles and 1 Books A Million.
Our closest Books A Million is like it's like 2 hours.
Oh, I love Books A Million. The bargain section is top tier.
Like I don't remember ever being in one, but when we went to New Hampshire for our friend's wedding in the summer, I went in there and I was like so happy the one by us is so far away because holy wow, I lost my mind in there.
Yeah. Like, I think I got this. Maybe not this one, but I know that I got the second one on bargain, and it's a hardback, and I think I got it for like $5.
Wow.
So, and usually the only thing that's wrong with them is they'll have like a little like dot either on the top or the bottom, and it'll be like either like a red or black and sometimes a blue dot, and that's like literally the only thing that's wrong with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark them up anyway, so I don't care. As long as like the covers are fine. I'm not picky.
Okay. Are we wanting to do another sprint? I feel like my brain is like, I don't even know.
I keep yawning, but like I know I'm not tired, but like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like I'm like yawning, but like because I'm interested in my book
Right.
and like I want to keep reading it, but also at the same time I'm like I don't.
And you just got home. You have like to relax. We can call it quits tonight and do.
Well, I say let's do like one more and we'll do like a short one.
Sounds
And then
good.
we'll call it quits and I'll finish my homework and then I'll go to bed.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
See,
okay,
like,
it's not.
my time, it'll be 10 o'clock when you're doing homework. So
Yeah,
like,
it'll be 9 o'clock for me. Because I did all of my homework, like I did all of the like important stuff. Not that it's all not like important, but the only thing that I have left is like So two of my classes are by the same professor.
Mhm.
So it's virtually the same layout for both classes, which means that I have the 2 discussion posts that I have to do every week, and each discussion has to be at, like, 250 words, but that has to be posted by Wednesday, so that way you can reply to other people's discussion posts,
Mhm.
and those replies have to be 50 words. So, I have to do the replies. So I have 4 replies to do because it's 2
Ah,
replies
right.
per class, and I'm just like, "Why?"
Why?
Like, this is not an English class. Like, it's not. It's literally 2 computer classes that I'm like, "I think we all learned how to use Microsoft Word by now." But anyways.
One would think, right?
Yeah, I literally cannot.
When I was a senior, I had pretty much all my credits to graduate, but I still needed to like be in school. So on my odd days, or even one of the days, I had to take like mostly were all like electives, and I had to take a keyboard class, a typing class.
Mhm.
And she's like, "No, you have to help your fingers like this and do it all the right way." I was like, "Yeah, but I don't do that. I grew up during AIM. Like, my fingers know the keyboard as they know them." So she had to like, she always sat down with me. She's like, "You're gonna get it wrong." She's like, "Do you want to fail?" I'm like, "I have my credits." So,
It doesn't really matter at this point.
like, who are you threatening, lady?
Yeah, I remember I tried to take, like, a typing class in, like, 8th grade, I think it was, and they
Mhm.
had, like, little things, it was, like, Velcro to the keyboard, and you had to put your hands underneath it and,
Oh,
like, type.
that's horrific. I know
Yeah,
how to type, damn it.
yeah, and so you had to make sure that you weren't, like, typing like this, and that you're actually, like, using your hands on the
Mhm.
and it had right finger placement and all that.
Yeah, my finger placement was never ever. Well, listen, am I getting the assignments done? Okay. I don't want to be here anyway. Senior year was tough.
Jen said that your cat is beautiful and that they have a black cat too named Morticia. That's so fun.
Jen says you're beautiful. Can you say thank you? Hope you heard her. She meowed or she did something.
Literally, Onyx is like a fifth member of our book club.
She's I love her so much, but my gosh, like she's been getting I mean, we've had her for a year, so she's like acclimating very slowly but very nice. But lately she started laying on my chest in the morning. So as soon as I like get myself like, okay, I have to get up, she'll come out of somewhere in my room and just plop and she'll fall asleep. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Like, what are
Now
we
you can't
doing?
move her because then you feel bad.
I feel so bad. And I'm like, but she's getting more comfortable, which is good. Like I could finally pick her up and like walk around my room with her without being like clawed. So I'm like, okay, we're baby steps, but honey, lay with me at night and we'll be perfect.
Yeah,
Right? Like she's so cute. Oh, one eye. There we go. One creepy eye.
yeah, I love her.
She's not bad. She's just, in the way. But she's a cat. They're in the way. Right? Yeah.
Oh, she's precious.
She's so good. Come here. Can I love you? Let me love you. Oh, we baby sling. There we go. There you go.
Have you tried I don't know if you have, like what is it? One of those is it a boppy? Or what are those things that you, like, carry your kids in?
Oh my gosh, like a baby carrier? A
Yeah,
sling?
yeah.
No, I don't think she'd let me do that.
She seems like she's very active, though, like, she likes to run around.
She gets the zoomies late at night. She sounds like a prancing horse. And that's because like my kids' rooms are like right in the hallway. Like that's it. It's just a little hallway. But she'll run. And then she'll slide into my room.
Did y'all get her, like, as a kitten, or did y'all adopt?
We adopted, but she was 6 or 7 months old. They couldn't really, like, pinpoint it down, but they were like, "She can't be she's definitely not a year." And she was lovey from right out the boot, weren't ya? Yeah. That's why it was weird when we brought her home. Like, I get it, new surroundings and everything, but she was very under the bed, that's it. Like, I had to give her her food under the bed for, like, the first, like, 2 weeks.
Mm,
And then finally we inched her out little by little, but my room is her safe haven. Yeah, especially from the kids. Like, the kids are good with her. My son's just very quick, and he's quick with the dog. That's one thing. He doesn't get like a cat yet.
mm.
I know. I know. You're so angry at the world.
Literally, I'm such an animal person, like, I love animals, except I'm, like, allergic
You're
to.
allergic to cats, right?
Yeah, so they have this, like, protein in their saliva that I'm allergic to, so then when they lick their fur and then it sheds,
Yeah.
it makes me upset.
Callie. You want cat? This is it.
Which there are a couple of cats out there that are considered, like, hypoallergenic because they have less of that protein
hmm
in their saliva, and then also, obviously, hairless cats because they don't shed, but hairless cats get greasy.
They're a lot of maintenance.
Yeah. And I barely have enough time to take care of myself, let alone I know.
My cousin's fiance wants a hairless, and I'm like, Brittany, like you have to bathe them like every other day, right?
That and they're scary.
They're terrifying. Like, she thinks they're so cute, and if anybody out there thinks they're cute, I'm sorry. They scare me to death.
Yeah, they're terrifying.
I mean, I think like the way some of them have like the black patches on them, or like the all black or like gray ones. I think they're pretty, but they're scary.
Yeah, but I feel like none of them are as bad as, like, the tan ones.
You're stunning. We're gonna keep you.
I love that. Alright, I think we're gonna do one final sprint for these reading sprints. Oh, hairless cats look like little angry goblins. Oh, that's funny.
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
That's funny. Okay, we're gonna do one more quick one. Do we wanna do, like, 25 minutes?
Yeah.
Let me get the timer set up. This timer likes to give me grief.
I don't think I've ever had to use the timer on here. When I've
Like,
only hosted live shows and when we watched our movie.
it, like, doesn't like me today. Like, not if it's 22. Oh my goodness. It's very amazing that you guys are not witnessing this at this moment because I would be so embarrassed. Like, literally. It's 25. Okay. Finally. It only took me about it only took me about
5 minutes.
1 minute. Like, because it kept doing, like, 2 and then, like, 5 seconds. Like, 2 minutes and 5
Oh, yeah.
seconds. And then at one point, it switched to, like, 52 minutes, and I was like, "No."
We'll have to set a timer for 25 minutes on a 52-minute timer. Oh, you're
I
gonna go in my lap? Oh, yay! Now lay down.
Also, Jen is going to bed.
Good night.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, thank
Hope
you.
you got some good reading done. Hopefully, I'll be doing sprints more on my channel soon.
Same.
Yeah, hopefully, like, within the next month or so. Like, probably in May, maybe.
Mhm.
Starting in May, I think I might start doing, like, biweekly sprints, probably on,
Yeah.
like, Fridays. So Yeah. But anyways, okay, so we're gonna rate now. All right, happy reading, everyone. Did we do that time?
I finished the chapter. So it's only like 8 pages.
I did 38.
Yep.
So I've made it about 37% into this. And it's definitely a wild ride. I'm on page 204, which is chapter 16. And it was juicy before, but now it's like starting to get like juicy too. So
Okay.
I'm like, maybe the whole thing will just be juicy and then I'll just really like it. But so far, like, I think I would recommend it, even though I'm not really a like sci-fi kind of gal. But it definitely is fun for like a young adult.
Okay.
Because I definitely have noticed that I am steering clear of young adult recently. Like, I just haven't had like any interest like in reading young adult. Definitely been into like more of a new adult and like adult phase in my life at the moment.
Right. No, I get it.
So, I mean, it's refreshing though to find a young adult that doesn't feel like too young. Because I have been reading some young adults and they have been awful. Like I read Fallen, or the first 3 books in the Fallen series. Literally absolute trash. Like awful. It was so bad. Literally, it was so bad.
Oh man.
JV read 18 pages. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Stunning. We love to see it. I have not been very good about my reading journal.
No.
This year thus far. I literally did my March journal 16 days into March, I think. And I don't think I've opened it since.
Oh man. Might just been a time. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I haven't posted anything on Instagram. Like I've just been.
I was doing really good this year. 1 post a night. And then March came and I missed like 3 days and I was like, "Oh, wow."
I don't think I've posted since like early February.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen anything from you. Like story-wise, I've seen you on stories, but not
Oh, yeah. No, I do utilize my stories, but I do not. Yeah. But even then, like the last couple days, like I haven't even been on. So I don't know. Which JV's gone now, but they said I feel that, but YA high fantasy still works for me. Bonus if it's LGBT and some YA LGBT contemporary. And then they also said, thank you so much for this post.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this was fun. Next time we do it on a Sunday, we probably will do it a little bit earlier, I think. Maybe.
5 for you. So that'd be 6 for me.
Yeah, I'm open all day on Sunday and Saturday and Friday. Because I don't work on Friday. Oh, I don't work on the weekends now. Like literally, thank Jesus, I love that. But I am off every Friday, Saturday, Sunday now, unless I decide to get like a second job, which I don't see myself doing that anytime soon. But
Yeah. You just got away from the second job.
yeah, so I'm gonna just go to work my 40 hours, go home and read my books.
Yeah.
So
That sounds perfect.
yeah. Well, I guess that's gonna be it for this live show. If you are tuning in later, thank you for watching. If you tuned in during this time, also thank you for coming. Like I said earlier, hopefully I'll be doing some live sprints some more on my channel within the next month or two, so be on the lookout for that. I also post every Wednesdays, so there will be a new video this Wednesday. Also, I will have Justine's channel linked in the description. Hopefully I can remember to edit the description, but I will do my best.
It's fine. I don't post much on there anymore anyway.
I know. I've been waiting on your comeback.
I've tried. Do you know how many times I've said, "Hey everyone, it's Justine. Welcome to another vlog." Do you know how many times I've started this? This is probably like the and then insert number here. And then I just fall off. Like I do a really good for a few days and then something comes up and I'm just like, well, let's just start over.
Yeah, I mean, you could do like monthly vlogs where if that
I
happens,
could.
you just. She didn't like that idea.
She's like, yeah, no, the people won't see me then. Right? It's the Onyx show.
Right, exactly. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and end
Yes.
this stream. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. Bye.